Awesome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first Mamas with a Mission event. I'm super excited to be hosting this event today, and we have some beautiful mamas on the line today that are going to share their stories very shortly. The reason I threw this event together was I just want to re-inspire and reignite that fire in your belly. If you're a mum out there and you feel like you've lost your identity, you've lost your way a little bit, you're taking care of everybody else first and not so much yourself, then I hopefully will reignite some sort of passion or inspiration in you today and just get you to think about things a little bit differently. My story is, and I should introduce myself, my name is Christine Drummond, as you can see on the screen there, and I am a mum. I work from home. My little girl is about to turn 4 in a couple of months. And when she was 4 months old, a 30-second conversation changed my life forever. And my beautiful friend Fee, who's on the line today, could see that I was struggling, energy-wise. I was a zombie mum. It was painful for me to go to the toilet. And I just wasn't functioning as a normal human being. And I know a lot of you mums out there who especially have more than one kid would know exactly what I'm talking about. And Fee just said, hey, why don't you check out Juice Plus? It's all natural. You can breastfeed with it. It's completely safe. So I did. I went away and I did my research, and then it all sounded amazing. And so I started taking the product, and my energy was through the roof. My health went to a level that I haven't experienced before. I started seeing some really awesome health upgrades. My metabolism was working better. I lost the excess baby fat faster. My recovery and endurance in my workouts was awesome. And from there, I was like, okay, loving the product. Who do I love and care about, who I want to share these products with? And the first two people were my parents. And both my mum and dad have suffered cancer. And so I wanted to help them repair their cells and, and repair some of that damage that had been caused from the treatments and medications that they had been on. So once I started sharing it with people that I love and cared about, it became a ripple effect, okay? And it soon took off. But I just want to rewind a little bit, okay? Because in a previous life, I was married, and I love to talk about the 4Ds, because at some stage in your life, ladies, one of the 4Ds is going to come and smack you in the face, okay? And by 4Ds, I mean divorce, debt, disease, or death. And when I talk about death, I'm not talking about your death. I'm talking about the death of somebody close to you, and it paralyzes you and you cannot function. Okay, I've seen that happen to people. So what is your backup plan as a mum, as a woman, as a wife? What is your backup plan if one of these things should happen? So, there's about 110,000 marriages go through Australia every year. And at the moment, there's about 48,000 divorces. Okay, so we're nearly at that 50-50 mark. Okay. So what is your backup plan should you be out on your own? I never thought I was going to be, but I was defending for myself. And that led to debt. I was severely in debt. All my bank accounts were in minus. I was 30 years of age thinking, oh, my goodness, I'm going to have to move back to Wagga Wagga and live with my parents. And that led to lots of stress. I wasn't taking care of myself. I had no money to eat properly. I was living on 2-minute noodles and mashed potato sandwiches. And so my body shut down and I couldn't get out of bed for a couple of days. So something had to change, okay? And that's where lifestyle and nutrition and everything played a huge part in my turnaround, as well as meeting, an incredible man along the way as well. So what I want to share with you guys today is, not only, think about having a plan B, but this is so much more than the products, and this is so much more than our business opportunity. This is a mission. We are mission driven. We are the heartfelt company. We are heart driven women. This industry and this business opportunity lights us up every day because we literally get to change people's lives. We change people's DNA, So a defining moment for me, because I've worked in the corporate world, I've worked in hospitality, I've worked in the fitness industry, and I never really found my niche. I never really found my purpose in life. I knew I was put on this planet to do something amazing. I just didn't know what it was. So when Juice Plus came along, it just completed my puzzle. I loved it, and I still love it today, and I will take it forever, and I'll probably be doing this business forever. But a defining moment for me was when I went to my daughter's Special Persons Day at her daycare. And there was kids in that playground bawling their eyes out for their mums and dads who couldn't be there because they had to go to their 9-to-5 job. So they had to miss out on their kids' Special Persons Day. And it was devastating. I had tears in my eyes. It broke my heart. And that was a defining moment because I made the promise to myself and to Summer that that would never be her. I never wanted to miss any of her special things, and I never have. And it's about, you know, being the best mum and being the best version of yourself. And I think we can only do that when we're present and when we're in our kids' lives, when we're being active with them, you know. And I really feel like when and I've got friends that drop their kids off to daycare at 7:30 in the morning. They pick them up at 6 o'clock at night because they've got to go to work every day, and they get to see them for little snippets in the morning and afternoon, and then they get to see them for 2 days a week. And life is so precious, guys. These guys are only little for so long. And it's like a little puppy. You want them to stay little that whole time, but they do. They grow up so fast. So I also kind of lost my way a little bit, you know, and I'm sure that's happened to a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you gals, where you just are like, there's got to be more to life than dirty nappies, washing clothes, and, you know, taking care of husbands and kids all day. And there is. And what I hope that you get from the stories that are about to be shared is that you don't have to let your light go out. You can be re-inspired. And this community is such a positive and supportive community for you guys to be part of and to reignite that passion and find yourselves again. Yeah, I will talk a little bit about the products first because for those that haven't heard of the Juice Plus products before, you're probably thinking, well, what is this all about? So basically we have 30 different fruits, vegetables and berries in a vegan capsule. Okay, this takes care of your micronutrition. There's no herbicides, no pesticides, nothing nasty on these babies. It's just raw whole food. Okay, they've had the sugar taken out, so there's virtually no calories in them, and they're completely safe for pregnant women, breastfeeding women, kids, adults, everything. Everyone can take it. If you can eat fruits and vegetables, you can take Juice Plus. The other cool thing that our company does is we give away kids product for free. So these chewables have 17 different fruits and vegetables in them, and they are given away free to any child between 4 and 18. And that forms part of our Children's Health Study, which is the largest observational study of its kind in the world. So if you've got fussy eaters at home, if you've got kids with, you know, skin conditions, if you've got kids that, you know, won't eat their veggies or won't eat their fruit, or maybe they're getting sick all the time, then these are the only chewable version in Australia classed as a nutritional medicine for kids. They're delicious. They're going to help change their palates. They're going to have less sick days, and they're going to be eating more fruits and vegetables, which is exactly what we want. So that all comes together, and it's less than a cup of coffee a day too, guys, to get 30 fruits and vegetables into yourself and then 17 fruits and vegetables into one child. And the only other thing that we do is a whole food shake. Now, these have 40 different plant sources in them, and they are a great addition to anybody's diet. Again, completely safe for kids and pregnant women, breastfeeding women, all that. It's got a beautiful mineral in here called niacin, which is a natural mood booster. So we actually have some women come off their antidepressant medication because they're actually getting it naturally through the nutrition that they're flooding their bodies with. So that's our product range. It's very simple. But as I said, guys, this is so much more than the products, and this is so much more than the business opportunity. This is about a lifestyle. This is about having more choices, having more time freedom, more flexibility, being able to spend more time with your friends and family. It's about being part of something bigger than ourselves. And we're looking for good people. We need help. The world is in pain right now. We are fatter, we are sicker, we are more diseased than ever before, and we are living week to week, paycheck to paycheck. You know, and that puts a burden, a stress on families, you know, and individuals all around the world. So we have the opportunity to do something about it. One, we can help people with their health, and two, we can help people with their wealth. And they're the number two things that are crushing society today. So what I loved about what one of our friends said on the weekend as well was, she said she never ever wanted to look in her child's eye and tell her kid that, you know, you could have had everything in life, but mummy just couldn't be bothered. You know, I couldn't be bothered being the best version of myself. I couldn't be bothered, you know, stretching myself and dreaming bigger. You know, 10 years down the track, is that going to be you? You know, have a look at the last 5 years. What did they look like? Were you absolutely smashing life, doing everything you wanted? Did you have abundance of, you know, financial stability coming in? Was your health amazing? Because the next 5 years, guys, are going to be exactly the same as the last 5 years unless something changes. And you have the power to do it. Each and every one of you ladies that is on this call today has the power to take control of your own destiny, your own future. And by being on this call today, you are taking that first step towards creating that future for yourself and for your family. So I'm going to pass it over to a few of our beautiful boss mamas who are on the phone as well. Christina, I'm going to start with you, honey. So I will take you off mute. She's all excited. She's pumped, giving herself a clap. Tell us a little bit about what life was like before Juice Plus and now since you've been taking it, and what you see it doing for you in the future, honey.
Okay, so before Juice Plus for me, I've been a stay-at-home mum for about, this year it'll be 5 years, and I was introduced to this kind of opportunity a little bit over a year ago. Before this, I knew I was destined for more than just working for somebody or studying something, and I literally knew that I was meant to make a difference somehow, and I honestly did not know how that was even going to be possible for someone like me. Like, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mum. I haven't been to uni, and I had my first baby when I turned 21. So so something like this was, it kind of, like you, Christine, it kind of was the piece that completed my puzzle. Now, from being surrounded by so many incredible women, I actually feel like I'm making a difference. I feel like I've got a purpose more than being just a mum. And here are my two, I'm in the car at the moment, my two little ones are in the back there. So, like, I mean, the freedom that this kind of thing gives you is incredible. We're on our way to go get sushi as a family. My partner's just got home from the mines today. So something like this, like if someone told me that I could do something like this and it would be like this, I would I would not have believed them at all. So this kind of thing has absolutely changed my life. It's changed the way I think. It's changed even my children. You know, they lecture other children on good foods, bad foods. Oh, you shouldn't be drinking that, and, you know, cakes and chips and naughty foods and stuff like that. So it's literally just changed every aspect of my life. Even my partner he pinches my Juice Plus and takes it to the mines with him. So that's really exciting to see that it's impacted my whole family. And we are definitely going to be on it forever. My children used to get sick all the time before, and not anymore. Like, very, very rarely do they get something. So hopefully that shares enough. I could keep going, but hopefully that kind of shares a little bit more about, from a different point of view.
That's awesome. Thank you, honey. And Christina definitely is a boss babe on her way up in this company, and it's so exciting to see her shining so bright. So thank you, honey, for that.
Thank you.
Taryn, our yummy mummy from across the sea in New Zealand, is going to share her story with us now. So Taryn, just tell us a little bit about what life was like before Juice Plus, what you were doing, and how it has changed since being part of our community.
Cool, awesome. Thanks for having me. So when Juice Plus came into my life, I was in a bit of a rough patch, actually. I was trying to wean my daughter off breastfeeding, not because I wanted to, but just because I couldn't handle it anymore. I just had no energy, and I was just eating everything in sight. So I was I was going through that. And there was just a humongous gap between how I felt and how I wanted to feel, and I had no idea where to begin. So So when Juice Plus first came into my life, I was sort of a bit skeptical, but I let my partner go on it first, and within a couple of months there was no denying the positive changes that he saw. So then I got on the juice too, and it's just been amazing. You know, that energy when you're a mum that you totally need, it gives it to you, and I love it. So I decided to join the mission and share it with everyone I know and love, and I'm just having so much fun doing that. I get so much out of it. There's fun, there's community, you're surrounded by this group of amazing women who raise you up and cheer you on, and I've never experienced anything like this, and it's just been amazing, not only for me but for my family. It really sort of fills my cup up, and therefore I'm able to give them so much. So yeah, just loving it and having heaps of fun.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, honey. And Taryn came over on the weekend all the way from New Zealand to help present at our 90-day game plan, and she absolutely smashed it up there on stage. So thank you, honey. It's been an incredible journey, and being part of your journey and watching you shine so bright.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Now, I think Dee, did you want to share, honey?
Sure. Hi. We go that way. So for me, you know, I've been in the business quite a long time and just been doing my thing with it. Again, a lovely friend, Fee, shared it with me. I was in a pretty bad place health-wise. Had constant chest infections, tonsillitis. I ended up in hospital with a ruptured appendix for 8 days and nearly died. So when Fee shared it with me as something that could be, hey, I've been kind of looking at this and it could be something for you, I jumped in business and products same day, and it did take me a little longer to see the results because I think there was so much going on in my body, but now 4 years in, I certainly couldn't do what I do without having my magic beans of Juice Plus every single day. You know, I suffered very badly with postnatal depression when my daughter was born 10 years ago, and the simple changes that I made back then was to have a smoothie and a juice, which had to be made for me because I was so incapacitated at the time. But when I look back over all of those little things that I've done, and especially in the last 4 years, I've totally transformed my health and that of my kids as well. You know, we had hundreds of kids off sick school last year, and my kids weren't one of them. You know, I find out afterwards, oh, you know, there was 17 kids missing in our class today. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So they don't get sick. So it's certainly my mission to share and inspire and serve others. I'm a yoga teacher and a childbirth educator as well. So it's all part of my mission to inspire families through yoga and through the health, and the Juice Plus really does serve my community really well in doing that. And I have amazing stories from pre and postnatal mums that have felt amazing after being on the product, better, easier births. Susie's one of them.
Her child was so different. I wish I had known about Juice Plus with the other 2 years ago. It's been amazing having a baby at 40 and feeling better than what I did at 30. Sorry.
That's all right.
But in.
So yeah, we'll take it to the end of time and share and embrace the mission, and you know, we're part of something big, and that's what I love, this community of like-minded men and women, especially our awesome women, our boss babes. So we're taking it to the next level, and you know, we need your help. So you know, that's my story, and I'm so blessed to be able to call these girls, you know, my besties. And you all as well. And, you know, if you're on the call and you haven't heard about the mission or the product before, then just do it. Get on it. Get with the person who, you know, spoke to you about it. And, you know, that's where you need to be, because it's certainly a game changer for life, health and wealth. So I think,
awesome.
You know, hopefully I've covered enough.
Awesome. No, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing, honey. Appreciate that. Carlene's going to share next. She hasn't been in the business very long, but this woman is on a mission. She has totally transformed her life. She's given up smoking, and she's getting out of her comfort zone more than she ever has done before in the last 4 days. So it's been crazy to watch you. So yeah, honey, if you want to share your business story, that would be great.
No worries. Hey guys, how you going? I've been on Juice Plus for 4 months now, and the changes are just unbelievable. I was a zombie mum. I was craving sugar, coffee, anything to get me by, just to get me through the day, basically, chasing after a 5-year-old boy. Yeah, my weight's dropped down because my cravings have all changed. I'm eating fruit and salads and all sorts of awesome healthy foods now compared to processed crappy foods and all that kind of rubbish. My lower back pain's the big thing. I carried a 9 pound 11 baby boy and I suffered the worst lower back pain ever. I haven't noticed that in the last 3 months, to be honest. It's been awesome. My little boy, he's 5. He was the fussiest eater out, as most of you probably all know, with your kids. He would eat bananas and potatoes. That was about it. He was a shocker. I tried to get him to eat.
All right, Carleen, we've just lost you there, honey. So I'm going to go to Jess. Jess is our beautiful friend from the sunny coast, and she's been with the business just over a year now, and she's going to share her amazing journey.
She's going to share. Hello, can you hear me? Awesome. Hey guys, so as Christine said, I've been with the business for just over 12 months. Before that, I was a personal trainer, and before that, I was in retail management for about a decade. So I've always kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit. I've always put in, a lot of effort in things that I've done, and I was climbing that corporate ladder and selling my soul along the way. I don't know if anyone's, been there, done that. Mm-hmm. So I did. I moved industries and started personal training. Now, it wasn't long before I realized that it was kind of like I was in a bit of a rat race. I was trading heaps of time for dollars, and I was working really, really early hours and really late. And I didn't really have that freedom that I thought that I might have having my own business. So I remember where I was sitting in my hotel room in Vegas. We were away on holiday, and I was just so anxious about actually coming back and having to get back into work, because when you don't work, you don't get paid. And if you want more money, you go and work more. So when I was told that, look, I can work from home, work around the things that I've already got going on, and build a income that will grow over time based on the effort that I was going to be putting in, well, that was like, where do I sign? Because I know that I can put in a lot of effort, and I never felt really that it was I was rewarded for that in the past. So that's what I did. I sort of got stuck into it, and I saw the opportunity, and I got on the product and the business on the same day. And, we've had amazing results from the product, the whole family, because we're all on the product. Our immune system's so much better. We've not been to the doctors. Kids don't have time off kindy anymore. I had eczema. That's gone away. I don't get eczema anymore. So we've had really awesome results. But then now I was able to leave that pretty much full-time PT business within about 6 months. So I kind of replaced that income, and I could really see the bigger picture with Juice Plus. So I was able to now I get to just spend my days doing this. So yeah, that's a bit of my story. That's good, Christine?
That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. So I guess to wrap up, guys, it's, if you haven't heard of something like this before, if you've never been involved with a company like this, I know there's a lot of network marketing companies out there that are giving us a bad rap, giving the industry a bad rap. But you know what? It's the smartest business model that I've ever seen. It's so low risk. You're not going to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't have any overheads. You don't have any staff issues. You get to work with the people you want to work with. How cool is that? That is totally different from the corporate world I came from, where you have to work with everybody, whether you get along with them or not. And how would an extra $500 make a difference in your life if you were to get that per month, or an extra $1,000 a month, or an extra $5,000 a month? You know, like for me, I always felt a little bit inferior because I wasn't contributing to the household budget, you know. And as women as well, we take time off from work. So we've got nothing going into our super when we're, you know, having our kids and things like that. So what's going to happen when we retire? You know, at 60, 70, 75, that's what they're saying. The average woman's going to have to work to 75 to replace, you know, the income lost during the years where she was, you know, having her kids. Like, I don't know about you guys. I don't want to work till I'm 75. You know, I want to be out there enjoying, having, you know, the most amazing experiences and holidays and things like that. So, you know, it is for me, it was huge when I could actually contribute to the household. And it made me feel that little bit worthy again as well. So I have no idea if this is for you. We put this event together just to share our stories. And as you can see, we are very heart-driven. We are on a mission. We are part of this incredible movement, this health movement and this wealth movement. And it's taking ordinary people and giving them extraordinary lives. And that's what I love about this, this company and this industry. So if it's for you, talk to the person who invited you on this event today. I want to thank everybody for sharing their amazing stories. And I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to what we have to say. And maybe it's got you a little bit curious or got you thinking a little bit differently. And hopefully somewhere inside you, there's a little spark that's just got that, you know, that's ready to burn stronger than it has before. So hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. And I'm going to jump off. If anyone wants to stick around and ask questions, please do. And I'm just going to stop the recording at the moment. So thanks, guys.